backline divers are going to be on the menu for the side of BRE. This is bad because once you see a Kaja being banned out, you already know what kind of composition that's going to be taken from the team that bans out the Kaja.
Yep.
They'll most probably go with the Cloud or maybe a Leomon, someone that can go into the back line really well. A Franco will give very good interaction as well. Kimi as well. Aeon picking on Kimi as well as Kufra, Sana on Kufra. I think this is going to be good. We saw this composition
in the first match just now.
and this might be the winning composition for them. But the only difference is Kaja is not available for RSG, and that's the big problem there.
And also, now Chow is being in the hand of BREN eSports. Kimi needs to be careful because Chow can easily comes into the back line, get that Kimi and kick him towards the front line. Oh, okay. This is the comfort he was from BREN eSports.
Hayes right now bringing out the big guns. He's like, okay guys, it's time for me to be the one trick Franco. Let's go.
I think this is all because Carry didn't get banned or didn't get picked by Resurgence. Because, if I'm not mistaken, in the first and the second match, Carry did get banned, I think.
Yes.
If not mistaken, it's like a respect ban towards BREN eSports. But now they're just letting it go. That could be a mistake from Resurgence.
Resurgence now on to Mr. Vi, picking up the Theresla. Now there's going to be the second ban phase here. Yuji will be poised to ban out. I do believe that maybe an Akai ban could be a wise choice here, or they might want to get the Akai.
No, I don't think they need Akai.
I think, you know what would be good? Because if they already have the main damage dealer into carry, I think
Your team is banning.
Franco as well as Minotaur.
Yes, because they already got single target lockdown. They got Cho, they got Franco, and Cho can become Assassin Cho for damage. While if they get Minotaur, they have an AOE CC hero, so that would be good for them. And
So
if they add in Guniver, because they have the knock
yeah,
up
yeah,
from
yeah,
Cho,
yeah.
from Minotaur, there will be a disastrous combo Resurgence has to face.
But the problem is, it's really important that Coco and EJ actually pop off in this composition, because in terms of damage, Hayes will not be able to do that much damage, as well as the other two tanks that you suggested.
Yes.
So this is the problem that I think RSG can actually take advantage of compared to BREN eSports, because their main damage dealers is definitely going to be most likely Chow as well as the carry. So this is going to be a huge problem towards the mid-late stages of the game for RSG. RSG, they have a very familiar composition.
Double marksman.
What? I haven't seen this since...
Okay.
I haven't seen this since MSL.
Yes, since MSL. And we can see this. Well, let's see. Kimi is for the early game. Cloud is for the mid game and late game. Minotaur and Lunox.
Wow.
Okay.
I think a Kunavir would have been better instead of a Lunox,
But it's
still,
okay, Lunox
it's still a good legit pick.
It's still a good pick because Lunox do have that burst damage which can just melt anyone's.
This is going to be very interesting. It seems that BREN eSports now bringing on a lot of synergy here in their composition. Mainly why Chow has that lockdown with the Jikundo as well as Way of the Dragon. Carry will just be able to shred through you. And in terms of tankiness, I think Mr. Vi is the only one that slightly has a fairly large health pool and a decent amount of moderate amount of damage here. So I don't think that members of BREN need to fear that much, because they already have the Minoan Fury onto Minotaur. So as long as Minotaur will be able to hit that Minoan Fury, while members of BREN like Carry are staying far away,
Yes,
then I feel like it's not going to be an issue. It's going to be like how I bet with you that BREN is going to play it just like how they played it in that previous game. They're just going to give as much opportunity for Carry to farm, and then over to the red side here. This is going to be very interesting. I think they need to roam quite a bit more, give a little bit of opportunity towards Granger. Excuse me. Was it a Granger? Carry. No. For the side of.
They got Kimi and Cloud.
Kimi and Cloud, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. So for the Kimi and Cloud, I mean, Kimi will be able to sustain a little bit towards mid stages of the game. That's when her damage is going to be really spiked up. The fact that she is paired up with Cloud, there is a lot of opportunity for long range snipes and near range engagements coming in from the Cloud. But the problem is they need a frontliner to soak up as much damage as they can and act as a diversion. Failing in which, immortality all the way, bro.
For me, wait, sorry. The right side is Resurgent. Okay, for Resurgent, they have Kimi for pushing. They have Cloud to pick up the team during the mid game later on. But the thing is, for late game, they're gonna have trouble trying to get a kill towards carry. And for BREN eSports, it's quite balanced. They have the CC, they have the damage for early game, they have the damage for late game. So it's quite balanced. Against Resurgence, they're focusing heavily on early game, mid game, and also split pushing.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing Rebo right now doing quite a bit of damage here onto the lanes. I don't think there's going to be much advantage here being picked up. So they are going to go into their neutral camps now, try to get as much goal and advantage as they can, rather than wait for the next next wave to come in.
And I don't think we're gonna see any buff invasion here. Both teams are giving good respect to each other. They know they can get punished if they overextend into the enemy jungle, so they're taking a safety precaution. But top lane rotation we made, but no one is have enough skill as of right now.
Oh, Aeon getting caught. Not a good spot here. Hayes almost losing his life. Oh, Yuji, nicely done, baby. Hayes, what is up? That hook is insane.
Hayes is always the playmaker for BREN eSports, no matter what hero he is using. But then again, Resurgent already make a rotation right now. Hayes.
Oh, Mr. Vi, another pull in there. Nicely done. Coming in from Hayes. And every time I play Mobile Legends at the public server, when a Franco hits me with a hook, it is at that moment I know I'm done. I am done.
I thought you were going to say another word, but that's okay.
No, definitely not.
Right, we can see the bottom lane where Carry and Minotaur is doing proxy farming, giving pressure towards Cloud. So that's going to slow down the Rebo, dishing out damage. Minotaur coming up from behind. Does he have the rage for it? Lune trying to escape, but Rebo have him cornered. Where are you going to run away? Lune, oh, he made it. Oh, no, he made it away, but he couldn't escape that last hit from Carry just now.
3 kills for the side of BREN eSports. However, the turtle being picked up for the side of Resurgence, so they don't have that much of catching up to do. But goal will be 500 in favor of BREN. Fairly negligible, but you know how they say in Malay, sikit-sikit menjadi bukit?
Yes.
So it's the same thing that can happen there. I mean, you just keep working on it, and that goal will just be exacerbated into a huge lead for the side of BREN eSports. It really depends on how much pushing and how much of this proxying that they can make here over onto the bottom side.
And the thing is, how even though it's still a small advantage in terms of goal, but all the kill is being given towards the core hero for BREN eSports. Rebo already got 1 kill, Yuji, Lunox already got 2 kills, so that will help them a lot to, you know, getting the item that needed.
Obi right now trying his best to actually get some of that damage off, but Coco is way too fast. I mean, it's a Chow. Chow is one of the harder heroes to actually catch, considering his mobility as well. So that's going to be something that teams have to take into account. As we see Hayes right now just hanging out over to the mid side, clearing out the mid side here, giving a little bit of pressure as we see members of BRE.
Bottom lane.
RSG now going in for it onto EJ. Look at the amount of damage that the Kimi does on to EJ.
Oh, overcharge, but not enough damage right there. Hook, but misses. Sana jumps in, penalty zone locked down, and Mr. V chasing with the bouncing ball, but Hayes stopped him in on his track. But Rebo little bit barely escaped with his life just now. Hayes,
but luckily enough, that was negated there. But Mr. Vi comes in. Holy cow, Hayes! That was just crazy. Lun now will be able to get away without much punishment or any form of
Hayes?
Again Hayes. I think he drew a total of 4 hooks and he hit 2 thus far.
Yeah.
2 or 3 if I'm not mistaken.
But the thing is, he hit it right when it's really needed, on point, securing the kill. And the thing is,
oh boy, the knock up they're coming in from the side of UG now. They're going to be following up. The ultimate coming in from UG makes her immune to all kinds of attacks.
oh, he's got the hook!
Oh, he got the hook, but he got shot down though.
Oh my god, Hayes is a sniper! Hook with very high accuracy, but the turtle just now contest. Aeon trying to get a kill.
Oh boy, this is where it's going to get crazy. That Coco goes in with the way of the dragon. Here comes Lun. Lun right now with the blazing duel. and it will not be able to get much out of that. It's going to be a 1-for-0 exchange here in favor of BREN Esports. Only one kill for the side of for the side of RSG. Not a very good start here for the first 5 minutes of the game.
For Resurgence, but I did notice who get that turtle. But never mind, BREN Esports still dominating in this early game. And since they've been giving kills towards UG and Rebo, this will give them a very early game power spike. And for Resurgence, they do have Kimi, but they're not using Kimi to get the turrets that need to be taken down, to give them more map control, to allow them to do split pushing and also pick off.
Oh my goodness, they're unstoppable. They're coming in from the side of BREN Esports right now. This is not going to be a good fight here. Mr. Vi now is going to be taken down for the count, but no, RSG now turning it out. Obby being able to get it. There goes Hayes, and Hayes gets taken out. Triple kill for the side of Obby. Nicely done. And this is where Obby can actually come back into this game here. But I do like the fact that even though Obby is over the mid side,
almost get destroyed by Carry just now. But again, there was a big win for Resurgence, getting 4 kills for them. But however, they lost 2 turrets in the process.
Now let's take a look at what they have. Kimi already finishing up the Azure Blade as well. Yep.
Cho and Hellcat both almost finishes Blade of Despair. Also, Kimi as well is almost finishing up the Blade of Despair. So so we can see 2 physical damage coming up from Hellcat and Kimi for Resurgence, and for Cho later on will be a dangerous mobility fighter later on.
Lun just now finished up one of his attack speed items, which I think is just going to help him be like he's going to attack. He's going to have attack speed on steroids after this, and this is going to be a huge problem for Resurgence. Like I said, look at that. Getting taken down for the count is going to be Carry. RSG Aeon right now trying his best to get it, but BRE will go over for the turret. Will go over for the turtle. Excuse me. It's 1-for-1 here. 1,000 gold advantage in favor of Resurgence, and the Resurgence seems to be clawing its way back up.
It seems like they're becoming more comfortable right now because they can hold on to the momentum of the early game, and BREN Esports slowly losing the grip of the game. I mean, they do have the advantage just now. They've been getting pick off again and again, but Resurgence now it's already 6 kills, so like it's only 2 kills away from balancing the games.
Yeah, I do think that 2 kills will definitely help Resurgence out, but I think what's really important is objectives over the kills here. So they do need to maybe... EJ. Oh, EJ gets knocked up. Here comes Aeon. Look at the silence. Taken down for the count, and I think this is where RSG is trying to get back into this game. Mr. V now taking a little bit too much damage from the UG. There goes another hook coming out, but Mr. V will be sacrificed for this fight here. Not a very good choice. They should have just minimized their losses, get the kill, go back, and maybe try to secure bottom lane here, which is what they're trying to do. But at the same time as well, 50 seconds until Lord comes out. They have to go to the mid lane, push the mid lane as well, get as much pressure as they can in order to free up that Lord and hopefully get members of BREN Esports to be on the back foot.
And Coco is a good choice he made where he gives pressure towards the top lane, which forces Resurgence to back away from bottom lane jungle from BREN Esports side, and that will give space for Carry and also UG using Lunox to get the buff, to get the jungle, to get the farm, to get the level back in line, because Resurgence is slowly catching up. Not even catching up, they already lead in the game.
Yeah, and this is going to be something that Resurgence is slowly going to be planning up with. We do see that members of this, BREN Esports right now may have a little bit of an issue here with fighting RSG directly. So this is going to be a problem unless Hayes gets a very nice hook onto a high value target like the mid laner, or maybe even Mr. V or Aeon or Obby or Lun. You know for a fact that that's going to be game over for that Resurgence.
And the thing is, Hound, Resurgence have Hellcat, a good split pusher. And as of right now, they got Kufa, Kimi, and Cloud also with Terisla giving pressure towards anywhere. They always stick together. See, it's a 4-1 formation from Resurgence. So BREN Esports also have to take into account the split pushing capability from Resurgence.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting here. EJ right now most probably going to be moving towards the... towards the... not the late game, sorry, towards the Lord.
Oh, okay. And a lot has been started. Is it just a bait for BREN Esports to make mistake here, and BREN Esports doesn't seem want to commit. But then again, they do have Minotaur, EJ to give them the information that is needed.
Oh, there goes Hayes. I think as soon as they take out Hayes, it's going to be very good for them. Hayes now down for the count. Kufra now getting into a good position. There goes the Minoan Fury onto 4. But Obi now will still be able to do some good damage. There goes the missile right there. Nicely done. Blazing Duelist. Nicely done coming in from the side of Lun. But Lun gets taken down. Oh, Coco has come in. There goes Way of the Dragon. Obi now comes in. Obi be that one. Double kill coming in and saving Sana with a sliver of health. That was a 4-for-2 exchange in favor of Resurgence, effectively evening out. Excuse me, 4-for-3.
But wait, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't finish off the lot. Just
oh yeah,
now.
it's 3-for-3. So I think it was 3-for-3, if I'm not mistaken. So it does put Resurgence back into the game.
I thought Resurgence took the lot before RB focuses on the team fight, but it seems like they just reset the lot. They could have gotten much more advantage just now. But then again, during that team fight, RB was needed. The damage is needed from RB. Mr. V trying to get a target, maybe preparing for ambush right here right now, but EJ is there to provide the information needed from BREN Esports.
Alright, so we're going to be going on to Hayes and Yuji as well. EJ might actually push it out, but Obi is doing a very good job of trying to zone them out. Mr. V, Obi, as well as Lun right now. We saw just now how much damage that Lun did, but the problem is that Resurgence doesn't have the capabilities of taking too long fights. They need to make sure that they take down the damage dealers, which is the Ludox, Chow, and of course the carry in this situation. Then they'll be able to continue fighting. But if the fight continues on, carry will just outscale, stay safe, shoot from a very long distance. And we do see it. Oh my goodness, Lord has been slain coming in from the side of Resurgence. This is where they get turned around. Nicely done coming in from the side of BRE. Oh my goodness, the shutdown has come in to the side of Coco there. Killing spree has gone on for them, and this is not good. There goes the Way of the Dragon. Coco now getting that double. Will he be able to get that triple? Give me a triple, baby! As he's going to go chase after Aeon. Aeon, the only survivor left in that massacre.
Even though Resurgence did get the lot, but for them, there is a big cost to get lot. And since only Hellcat is still alive, they wouldn't be able to use that lot. And it seems like BREN Esports want to end the game right here. I mean, only Hellcat is doing the defensive right now. I don't think Hellcat can stop. But then again, BREN Esports do not want to overcommit. They take a safety precaution, just back away. Okay, we just go back to our home and let's settle the lot first.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. We're going to be seeing it here. EJ right now over to the top side here, trying to negate whatever advantage that the Lord is going to be pushing towards them. So I think this is going to be very good for the side of EJ now. Excuse me, for the side of BRE, because this is going to negate whatever kind of push that's coming. And as you can see, BREN Esports right now getting closer and closer with the goal advantage. Oh, Hayes.
Not going to do anything about it.
I think if Hayes pulled him in, got that suppress, maybe he could have gotten that kill.
Yeah.
He does have the immortality.
He does have the immortality, but then again, all the teammates nearby, they could have gotten at least 2 clean kills just now. But again, they didn't want to take that risk. They didn't want to take that risk because Resurgence, even though they already opened up the middle lane, they can still make a comeback right here, right now. Because Resurgence is still holding up most of the map controls.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing now RSG's positioning towards moving into the center of the map here, trying to get, oh, there it goes, nicely done. The suppression has gone down. Look at the amount of damage that's coming in. Mega kill going over towards BREN Esports. Now BREN Esports now trying their best to actually turn around this fight. This is not going to be good. Abby now on the back foot, trying his best to get as much damage down as possible, but Rebo was able to manage to push out so much damage, mainly because that he had a wall of tanks in front of him.
And they didn't want to commit to more. Whoa, another hook from Hayes.
Hayes, what's up, Hayes? Hayes is the man here. There goes the missile there coming in. There goes the beautiful Way of the Dragon, and that's going to be a 2-for-0 exchange there. Oh, unstoppable. It's going to be going over towards Rebo. Rebo now 6-1-4, as well as Yuji 8-2-6. Hayes 0-2-10. That is almost 50% kill participation.
50% kill participation. And how on, I think we are in a stalemate right here right now. Even though BREN eSports already open up the middle lane for Resurgence, they couldn't commit to a team fight fully or commit to a push because there is still Hellcat in Resurgence lineup. They need to be careful of that split pushing.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing over to the bot side here. Aeon. Oh, monster kill. Look at that. Only 3 or 4 auto attacks and he's gone.
He's gone just like that. And without the Hellcat right now, this is the best moment for BREN eSports to commit for a push or to commit for a team fight because they don't need to wait for a split pushing from Resurgence. And we can see Mr. B might be in trouble right here. Hayes is chasing. Hook.
Oh, the hook almost lands, but luckily enough, I think if the hook lands, it would have been a very different outlook there for RSG. We do see Aeon now down for the count. Mr. Vi now tries to get out of the situation. Hayes as well as EJ, Coco, Rebo and Yuiji, they might be getting a little bit more action here. Oh, almost getting it. Oh, Mr. Vi goes in a very bad spot. What were you doing there, Vi? I don't even know. And there you go. Godlike going over towards it. Look at that Minoan Fury right there by EJ. Right into the way of the Dragon. Sana is in a lot of trouble there. Sana will be able to get for it, but oh my goodness, look at that though. The double kill going over towards Rebo. And this is the beginning of the end for the side of Resurgence here if this continues up. Nicely done. Oh my god! Hayes! Hayes with the clutch, baby!
Coco! Kill off that Kimi easily! And now only Sana to do the defense, but I don't think he can withstand the damage from Yuji here.
Now, I've got to say that the Singaporean team of Resurgence fared really, really well, but it is sad to say that the Filipino team has their number, and it is most likely going to be game here. They do need a minion wave to come in. Minion waves are pushing in. It's only a matter of time before someone else comes back into it. Can Mr. Vi delay them as much as he can? Yuji now doing as much damage as they can. They don't want it. That is it. BREN eSports proceeds forward into the finals.
And I'm sorry for the Singaporean fan where Resurgence has been kicked off from this tournament.
I mean, it was a valiant effort. I have to say, it was a valiant effort coming in from our lovely neighbors from across the causeway. But sad to say, the Filipinos just played a little bit cleaner. And the double marksman, there's a reason why the double marksman setup does not work anymore. I mean, when you have a meta that focuses